So recently I was in a session with an artist and we were talking about features of different DAWs, and he kind of challenged me to look for something. This feature's crazy. I mean, it's not really that crazy, but I didn't know about it until a few days ago, and it makes your workflow a lot faster and easier inside of Studio One. Let's get into it. Oh, but before we do, my name is Nick Rollo. Welcome to The Producer Place. Here at The Producer Place, we show you how to produce and mix, and there's a lot of Studio One content, but there will be more content for other DAWs in the future. Let's get into the video. Hit like and hit subscribe if you find it helpful. Let's go. I won't waste your time. Basically, in DAWs like Logic and Ableton, what you can do is loop. So if you make a key pattern, you can basically just like loop this. So whenever I edit something here, it'll edit throughout the whole series of them. So what that would look like is, say I've got 4 different ones. If I went in and edited this, they would all edit because they're kind of effectively the same file. However, in Studio One, that doesn't really natively happen. If I duplicate this file, these are all individual MIDI events. Now, you could use a pattern file, but I find that pattern files are really only good for drums. The step sequencer just doesn't feel particularly good with like keys or any kind of MIDI note that isn't made for a drum. That's just my personal preference. But for the longest time, I basically didn't think that I could do that. I thought if I want to change something, I'm gonna have to delete all of these, go back here, make the change, then duplicate it. It doesn't take long, but it's a little bit of a trek every time. So what I found is that you can actually do that. It's called like a ghost MIDI file. I don't really know what it's called, but on a Mac, what you do is you hold it, you drag it, and then you press Command. It's called a shared copy. And when you do that, you get this little ghost icon. So if you go in here, and if you just kind of monitor this right side, they both move together. So this is great if you just want to do something once and it happens across all of the shared copies. So yeah, you just can kind of keep doing that as much as you want. If you'd like to say edit this one here to not do that, you just press G to merge events, and then now that's no longer a ghost copy and you can, do as you want in that particular one. To me, this is just a bit of an unknown feature, so I'd like to share it and hopefully save your time because these kind of things really do speed up your workflow. Anyway, I hope you found this helpful. If you did, hit like, hit subscribe. I'm assuming you use Studio One. I have a bunch of free Studio One presets. You can download them for free, linked below. There is also a free vocal mixing cheat sheet that you might find helpful. And I'll catch you next video. Goodbye.